Okay, so yeah, I've just confirmed with my colleague, and Nella,
Yeah.
you are our first coffee farmer, so we're absolutely delighted for you to be here at Vagabond Coffee Roasters.
Thank you so much.
It's a huge privilege. We care about coffee farmers, we care about the coffee we roast, and what's important to us as roasters still learning to craft is to understand the story behind the coffee, and that's not just the kind of the green coffee itself, the altitude, the varietal, the processing, the provenance, the country, but also the kind of the social story and the human story behind that coffee as well. So it's really important for us to kind of hear about that so that we can help to tell that story when we share our coffee with customers in the coffee shop and through our websites and those coffee shops that buy our coffee from us. So yeah, it's really good to have you.
So let's talk about direct trade. We were talking before about it, and you told me something that I love, something very important. So what's for you, where do you think it's gonna go, this direct trade? Because we've been talking about direct trade for a few years, but do you think there is gonna be something different for the coming years regarding with relationships with producers and micro roasters and the both sides of the industry?
Yeah, definitely. I think we'll see more direct trade links being established now that the technology allows us to do that, and there are already developments within the industry, platforms that are now available that link coffee roasters directly up with coffee farmers and growers to have conversations and be part of more of a collaborative community. So I think we'll see a lot of change over the next kind of few years. We'll see a proliferation, if you like, an evolution of the market where awareness amongst both consumers, but importantly awareness amongst kind of coffee growers as well, helps to really improve quality, improve issues around traceability as well, to ensure that farmers are paid a fair price for their very valuable crop, very valuable commodity, certainly within the kind of specialty coffee market. But then also I think we will kind of like see consumer awareness driving that as well, and just from conversations that I have in the roastery and in coffee shops, you know, there's much more interest now about the lives of farmers, how much value the farmers actually receive from the sale of their green coffee as well. And I think I'd like to see more of the value actually staying in the country of origin, rather than the value of coffee being extracted by middle people after it leaves the country of origin. But I think that takes an awareness and a proactiveness amongst every individual and community amongst the supply chain to make that happen.
Yeah, that's really so true. So where is the next step for the micro roasters? Where are you looking for like goals, you know? Where are you going as a micro roaster?
It's a very interesting question because we're only a small and relatively new startup roastery. So we started in October of last year, 2014. And actually we've only been roasting in this site for the last 6 months. So it's interesting in the context of the London specialty markets, or the kind of the scene. I think we're seeing two things, in my view, kind of happening. And the question is, where does Vagabond sit within that? And I'm not sure I can answer that question at the moment, given how new we are. But we're seeing a consolidation amongst roasters. Lots of coffee shops, high-end specialty coffee shops now, crowdfunding, getting investment to install and start roasting their own coffee. So we'll actually see, interestingly, a consolidation of super brands within the specialty coffee market. That shows that the market is really starting to mature now. At the same time, I think we'll actually see potentially kind of roasteries going, consolidating and roasting larger scale. We're actually going in the opposite direction and going more towards the kind of the sample roasting and really, kind of working with coffee that's very exclusive, very rare, sample roasting small batches, but actually using, a lot of, I think, kind of scientific rigor to that. It's really understanding what is happening to get the most out of that green coffee, and that will become very kind of bespoke, boutique, if you like, kind of coffee. So as to where Vagabond sits on that spectrum, I'm not sure at the moment, but there's one thing for certain: we'll continue roasting with passion, and I'm always really kind of, just privileged as roasters to be able to work with an amazing gift from coffee farmers, and hopefully we play our role and do that coffee justice in roasting it the best way we can, expressing it in the best possible way, and passing on that gift that the farmers have given us, gifting it to the barista and ultimately the consumer at the end of the journey.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for having me here. The place is really, really sweet, and I appreciate. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for visiting.